So I have with me today Emily Wiggett, who is a teacher at the Danville School, and Emily is a very talented musician that I have known for a little while. Thank you so much, Emily, for being with me. So I know that you've been teaching for a while. Tell me about what grades you've taught and what life was like before the pandemic struck.
So I'm in my 6th year at Danville School, which is a pre-K to 12 school, but I primarily teach grades 5 through 12 instrumental vocal music. I also do a little bit of 4th grade recorder, which is always fun. And before COVID, life was pretty good, you know? We actually saw our kids in person. We actually made music together. It was great.
Right. Right, indeed. Yeah. About how many students did you teach?
Oh, that's a great question. I want to say around 75,
Wow. Okay.
not including the 4th grade, so that might be closer to maybe 90.
Oh, wow. Okay. Excellent. Okay. Great. And then what happened when the COVID struck? How have you been able to teach music remotely?
Yeah, I did some research into some online programs that those developers were offering for free for this time of distance learning. So I used some of those, and uh, music educators all over Vermont did different things. So some really dove into project-based learning and more independent musicianship projects, and some did more collaborative music, which is interesting because there's really no technology right now that allows us to make music together in real time because of the lag, and our built-in microphones and our computers are just not great. So instead they did, you've probably seen some virtual choirs, and one school just down the road from us did this big student written musical, right? And they just premiered that last night, I think. So it's really inspiring to see the creative approach that Vermont music educators have taken to, well, to bring some healing, right? To bring some learning to their students, but also to show the healing power of music, both from the individual perspective, but also in a community perspective.
Yeah, absolutely. That makes a lot of sense. So the governor has said that we're going to be opening schools again. Do you think that it'll kind of, go back to the same old, or do you expect things to be a little bit different going back?
Well, it is exciting knowing that we're going to actually work with our students in person, but it is a little nerve-wracking because we don't really know what the safety plan will be. We don't know where we'll be with the virus in a couple of months. Um, so yeah, all teachers, I think, right now, and support staff, we're all kind of wondering what that's going to look like, and we're just hoping that safety is at the forefront of all the decision making, so that our students are safe and healthy, and our teachers and our staff and even the people that in our family are safe and healthy as well. So who knows at this point?
Right. Yeah, we're all sort of on pins and needles waiting to see, I guess, what life is gonna evolve into. So I know you play. Well, I know you play at least one instrument. Do you play multiple instruments, or what's your training and your background been like?
Yeah. So I went to the Crane School of Music in Potsdam, New York, for music education and music performance, and my instrument of specialty is the flute. Um, but I also play piano, and I took piano lessons all growing up. And in my, I was in the band track. So music educators all specialize in different things. And as a band track person, I learned all of the different band instruments and some fundamental skills and techniques on string instruments as well.
Awesome, great. Well, actually, I realized I know that you play two instruments. You play the piano and the organ. Right. I've heard you play both of those, and they are different instruments. I know.
That is true.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Well, great. Well, and you were very kind enough to agree to play a little something for us today, and so I will turn it over to you to perform for us.
Sure. So I have the Vermont state song, These Green Mountains.
Thank you so much. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful piece, and you performed it so well. And you know what? I would love to, if I win election, usually when we're all installed, we have a performance of the Vermont state song. So maybe I'll be able to ask you to perform it again. Thank you so much for talking to me today. Take care. All righty.